Hi YouTube, it's Bethany from Madeline Jean Antiques Restoration. We're on part 7 of this series of us building a greenhouse in my backyard. If you have just stumbled across this video, welcome. Normally here on my channel, I show you how to upcycle, redo, refinish, restore antique old furniture, but I'm doing something a little different. I am putting together a kit. A greenhouse kit. The size is 11 by 7. It's called the Bellerose Greenhouse by Backyard Discovery. So if you're putting together one of these greenhouses, that's maybe why you stumbled across my channel. So welcome. We are on part 7. We are putting up the gables. I'm trying to make this as user-friendly as possible. So I'm breaking it into sections of building this greenhouse in seemingly short sections. This video is only like 5 minutes long, but you'll get to see us put up the gables, and then the next video we're going to start putting up the roof. So it's getting really exciting. We're getting to the tail end of this series. If you want to go back and see the previous parts, I've created a playlist. It's under the video description, so check it out there. So without further ado, let's get back in the backyard and put together this greenhouse. Okay, before we head out to the backyard, I'm shamelessly using my cute little dog Biscuit here. This is Biscuit. He's my 5-pound Chihuahua. I'm using him to grab your attention. I sure am. And I'm using him to ask you guys, please subscribe to my channel. I'm a lot of fun here. We got a lot of variety. I mostly do refinishing furniture, restoration work, tips and tricks and stuff like that. But I do a lot of DIY work. And now, you better believe it, I'm going to be in the garden. So I'm going to have a lot of gardening content come up. So let me make the mistakes, learn from me. That's how I always see things. Let me do all the blunders and whatever out there, and then I'll share my knowledge with you. So follow me here at Madeline Jean Antiques and Restoration. You know where that subscribe button is. It's in the lower right hand corner, and then you go to the main page on my YouTube, and then there's like a bell there. Ring that, and then you will be notified every time I upload a new tutorial. So with further ado, we're gonna head out to the backyard. Biscuit is gonna go lounge in his sunspot and recharge his batteries, his barking batteries. So we'll see you guys soon. So we say toodaloo, right, Biscuit?
All right, let's get these 2 gables assembled. I can't stress this enough. Label your hardware and use a highlighter and highlight everything and lay it out as you go. It makes this process go so much smoother. Looking back and watching this, I would assemble these gables on a table or on some sawhorses. It would make the process much easier. We struggled a little bit getting these put together on the ground, so I would definitely put them up on a table, get some sawhorses. You are definitely going to need 2 people for this next part to lift each gable up on top of the greenhouse and attach it. If you have 2 smaller ladders, I would definitely bring those out. I just had a chair from my kitchen. I do wish I had a second ladder. I think that would help with this entire process to have 2 A-frame ladders like this. If you'll notice also, throughout all these videos, I'm the one that keeps the hardware organized and the tools, and he is the one that attaches them. So we had a nice rhythm going on here where I hand him the hardware and he attaches it. With the gables, you are attaching hardware from the top, from the side, and then from the bottom. You can definitely tell by this next time-lapse video that we definitely needed a second ladder, which we don't have. We don't have 2 A-frame ladders, and I wish that we did, because during this part here, the wind was really coming at me and I could feel that gable slipping just a little bit. So I would advise people, if you've got 2 ladders, bust them out during this time. You want to be safe when putting up these gables. And let's just take a moment to appreciate that gorgeous blue sky and the white clouds behind us, because it's not going to last much longer. And this is what it looks like when you attach both the gables. Woohoo! We're getting there. Next, you're going to build the window frame around this small window that's going to go in the front of the greenhouse. And having a ratchet style screwdriver is a must with this build. Hey! Are you like the fawns of greenhouses? Very nice. How much rent are we going to get for this thing?
What?
How much rent?
Depends on who's renting. $3 grand.
$3 grand. All right. No bathroom. No shower. No kitchen. Well, actually, you can eat out of the garden.
Already being here.
Next, you're going to install the triangular style windows on either side of that window that you just put up. Please take note, it's super important with any of these windows. There's a UV side and a non-UV side, so make sure you have the UV side facing out. And this is what it'll look like when you have all those 3 windows installed on the front side of the greenhouse. Now we're building the frame where the exhaust fan will sit on the back side of the greenhouse. It's going to be right above your workstation right there. The exhaust fan comes in its own separate box. Make sure to keep the manual, the directions of how to operate the exhaust fan. Okay, now we're putting up the frame for the exhaust fan on the back side of the greenhouse inside the back gable. Oh, look above him. I see rain clouds. I'm telling you, New Hampshire, I feel like we're cursed right now. We get like hours, just hours of sunshine, and then the rain clouds come in. And we don't have the roof on yet. I feel like we're constantly chasing from the rain. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if this exhaust fan fits in. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, there are no pilot holes for the exhaust fan, so you have to pre-drill those. Great question. Here's some more advice. When you are using a drill on this cedar wood, just go easy with it. If you go too hard, you could crack the wood. Okay, now we're putting on the finishing touches of the back triangular windows. We are securing those in. And then I look up and I see the cursed rain clouds are now above us, and we have minutes before the rain starts. So we're going to probably end up throwing a tarp over this greenhouse. So if you have rainy weather on your forecast, have a tarp nearby. Okay, y'all, part 7 is completed. Both gables are up, front windows are up, and the exhaust fan is up in the back. We beat the rain for just a moment. We're going to have to tarp this thing shortly, but I wanted to show you what it looked like completely assembled with those parts attached. So stay tuned. Part 8 is coming. We are going to start assembling the roof here. Not before this rain comes though. So keep watching here at Madeline Jean Antiques and Restoration as we assemble the 11x7 Bellerose Greenhouse by Backyard Discovery.